These trainer gallery cards are exploding on the market. Let's discuss it in today's video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. VMAX. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing, joining in all the fun we have here. We're going to be talking about the trainer galleries, which are really just cheaper alternate art cards for people who are less inclined to spend a lot of money on these expensive alt arts and SARs. They can go for the alternative. And I think that's one of the main reasons why a lot of these cards are going up, is because they're beautiful artwork, and you also get the trainers with the Pokemon, very similar to what we're going to be seeing in Journey Together moving forward. So I think that's very fascinating on its own. But regardless of that, we're going to be talking about 10 expensive trainer gallery cards that I find to be fascinating based on artwork and the movement on the market. Let's talk about Mimikyu VMAX, the Brilliant Stars trainer gallery right here. The Near Mint Hollow Foil is sitting at $37.03 for its market price. It's up by 131.29%. It has slowed down and dropped since about February 10th, but if you actually look at the movement, oh my god, basically since the beginning of December, it's just been rising very fast. So you could argue it rose a little too fast, so it's softening a bit. Obviously, there's a lot of attention now being directed towards anything basically has come out in the last few months, since January really, but you have Prismatic Evolutions and then obviously Journey Together. And a lot of these trainer galleries definitely giving you that kind of Journey Together vibe. So I think people are like, oh, well, if we're going to get trainers with Pokemon cards anyways, let's just wait for Journey Together. Good luck, because that stuff is going to be really difficult to find. I've already talked to a few LGSs in my area, and they don't know their allocation numbers, but they are expecting it to be pretty daunting. I mean, it's just crazy. This is a standard set. Now, I know this video is not about this, but I just feel like I have to rant all the time about what's going on recently with the Pokemon market. Next up, we have the Sylveon V. Beautiful artwork on this card. It is up by 112.12% over the last 3 months, currently sitting at $43.04, and similar price movement here, but actually at the beginning of February started to drop, and then it's kind of flatlined a little bit, but there's still some steady sales volume, as you can see here. Next on the list, we have the Pikachu V, the Lost Origin Trainer Gallery card. I love the artwork on this card. There's actually another Pikachu on this list as well. This one, though, however, is up by 86.33% over the last 3 months, currently sitting at $50.03, and very similar price movement. It looks like right at the end of January, beginning of February, a lot of these cards kind of soften and slow down, but they've had a crazy January, exploding in price. Next on the list is Umbreon V, another Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery card, obviously a very popular Pokemon. You could argue this card and this Pokemon is actually more popular than Charizard, which is kind of crazy, but it really does feel like that's where the market's kind of shifting right now. This card is currently sitting at $51.24. For its market price, it's up by 132.49% over the last 3 months. Next card on the list is another Sylveon. This time it's Sylveon VMAX, the Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery card. This card is currently up by 139.62% over the last 3 months, sitting at $52.50. And again, pretty similar price movement, although it's actually hasn't really went down much since the beginning of February. It's actually went up by a little bit, but softened a little around February 18th to February 20th. But brilliant artwork on this card as well. And obviously you have a new Sylveon from Prismatic Evolutions, so it has a lot of competition, but people who collect a specific Pokemon, like if they have like a pet Pokemon, they have to get them all anyways. And obviously this is a collector's TCG more than anything else. Next up, we have the Pikachu VMAX, the Lost Origin Trainer Gallery card here. Love the artwork on this. Just fantastic. Pikachu. It gives me the vibe of the Chonkachu from the Celebrations, that box set. A very strong vibe on that card with this, but really just beautiful artwork here. It's obviously very iconic Pokemon as well. It is sitting at $60.16 for its market price, and it's up by 46.52%. And this card actually dropped quite heavily after February 9th, bottomed down to about $57.59, then went up back to just over $60. Next card on the list is Garchomp V. This is an Astral Radiance Trainer Gallery card. Beautiful card, incredible artwork, and unlike the other cards we've seen on this list, there hasn't really been much softening in price. It just continues to climb. I actually pulled this, I believe, out of my Astral Radiance booster box. So really happy to go back and check the price on this card and be like, what is going on? Actually, a lot of the cards in my collection have just been spiking, especially a lot of my Galarian Gallery and Trainer Gallery cards, just unbelievable price movements here. And this card is sitting at $76.17 for its market price. It's up by 185.71% over the last 3 months. Next card on today's list is Rayquaza VMAX, a Silver Tempest Trainer Gallery card with beautiful artwork. as well. Obviously, Rayquaza is a very popular Pokemon. Whenever I see this card, I always think of Pokemon Emerald, and this was the Pokemon that was actually displayed on that Game Boy Advance game. Very iconic game as well, very iconic Pokemon. And will this be an iconic card in the future? Let me know down below in the comment section. But this card currently is at $77.73 for its market price, is up by 141.62% over the last 3 months. And we have, of course, an Umbreon on today's list. We've got Umbreon VMAX from the Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery. Unbelievable artwork on this card. Beautiful. In fact, I would actually rate this as one of the better Umbreon cards you can pull in the last 5 or 6 years. But again, it was cheap for so long. You could have got it for around $30 at mid-November, end of November, and now it's currently at $78.95. It's up by 146.03% over the last 3 months. And this one, unlike Garchomp though, has definitely slowed down in price ever since the beginning of February. February 1st, it was $84.30, and actually a little lower right now at $78.95. And the most expensive Trainer Gallery is, of course, a throwback to the Kanto kids. It is Starmie V. Beautiful artwork here with Misty on the card art as well. It is currently sitting at $100.50 for its market price. It's up by 97.56% over the last 3 months. It hasn't actually went up by the biggest percentage over the last 3 months compared to some of the other cards on the list, but it literally is just going straight up. This card is going straight up. No softening on the price on this card right now, and it's got strong sales numbers. February 22nd to 24th, which is the day of filming this video, there were 6 of them sold, and then a few days before that you had 13, a few days before that 17, 11, and then we had 6. So very strong sales volume on TCG Player here, and it doesn't look like the sales are slowing down anytime soon. So let me know your thoughts about this video's topic down below in the comment section. Also, let me know if you own any of these Trainer Gallery cards that have been exploding in price. I was surprised to see that Garchomp, so happy to have that card in my collection, because I don't know if I'd be paying personally. I mean, there is definitely people out there, but I don't know if I would personally be paying that price for that card, just because, it's not a card that resonates with me that much. I might actually trade it or sell it at some point for something that I like a little more, but I still think it's just crazy to see the price movements on these cards. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts again about this video down below in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.